What's up, y'all? Friday, June 5th. Here we are out in the garden. Just had a couple hot days, and now today feels like it's gonna rain. Serious temperature shift. Anyway, we did a big harvest out here, and now it's time to flip a bunch of beds. So that's gonna be the work to do. Pull and get ready to plant. Actually, we're gonna start practicing not flipping, so a little no-till action, and see how that compares with the work that we've actually been doing. Since our labor is limited, our time is limited, then might as well let's work smarter, not harder. Apparently no-till works really well. I've had success so far. This bed's been no-till. This bed right here is no-till. This bed's no-till. That bed's no-till. So it's been working. So when I mean flip, all I really mean is let's pull out all the plants on the bed and get the soil ready. You can also get some compost from back there and put a nice layer on top. That's one of the big parts of no-till, is just adding compost. You can see the soil's nice and soft. Not really an issue. All we gotta do is just come through and weed it. Should be really easy. It's nice and wet. It's really good, right? So just come through and weed it. Be careful of the columbines on the edges. So we're gonna go bed letter C. Bed number 1 used to be cilantro, pull that out. Bed letter C, radishes, pull those out. Moving on down the line, you can see the carrots are coming out. That'll probably be work to do the week after. This bed right here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This arugula harvested. It's gonna start bolting, so pull out that arugula. This lettuce, we're gonna leave it. There's some nice heads along the edges. I'd like to leave those, see if we can harvest those. And then moving down here to bed 13, B and C. 13A is celery, which is coming along nice. Got some basil in there. It's not doing so hot, too shady, I think, right there. But these radishes bolted as well before we could harvest. So we're gonna pull out this bed, that's letter B. Just pull them. And this cilantro got harvested too. Bed letter C, pull it. So if we can get those 5 beds pulled, then I can come through and seed it, and we'll keep moving on our planting. Now the work that happened over here, Cherry did a great job getting this bed nice and prepped and ready. And so Cherry, if you have a chance, I'm gonna have you come through over here and grab the celery starts. We got this red celery. I'm really excited about it. Here it is. They're looking a little dry, so I moved them. Still kind of dry. It was been really hot, so that's the challenge. I'll give these a nice soak. So we're gonna plant those where you pulled it. So that's gonna be a nice bed of celery. Gets a lot of shade over there, which is why the celery does really well in the summer. All right, so what that's gonna look like is you're gonna make your lines horizontal across the bed, same way we always do when we seed. And you can see the spacing here. They're pretty close together. Celery can be really close. I give them about that much space. Did a triangle planting pattern, staggered them, and I went 3 across, 4 across, 3 across, 4 across. So you can do that the whole way down. That might not be enough celery to fill this area, which is fine. We got parsley, we got other herbs that we could put in here. All right, so those are the works out here. Now, if you're feeling ambitious, see this morning glory is really starting to take over. Anyone who wants to come through and prune that thing, cut it back, that would be really appreciated, as well as some of these weeds in here in the orchard. Just be careful. Winter squash is popping off. Those are starting to come through, and our red clovers are looking nice, so has to be a little selective. Final thing is, we have these sweet peas right here, which are done. I would love to put some green beans in here, so if we can pull and clear this, add a little compost, and get that bed situated. That's the work, y'all. Great job. You can see the baby kiwis are already starting to come for the winter time. Even though summer's just come, look at that. These kiwis are loaded. So that's something to look forward to. All right, peace.